So first I want to talk about Ellingwood. This is Finley Ellingwood's American Materia Medica Therapeutics and Pharmacognosy. I can never remember that full name by myself. So for those of you that are not familiar, Finley Ellingwood was a physician in the Eclectic tradition of North America. So this was the medical practice, in the 1800s, early 1900s. Eclectic Medical School kind of closed down in the early 1900s. Let's see, preface to the first edition, right, 1898. Now, what I like about Ellingwood, first of all, he's kind of a badass. He's a great doctor. I really like the way he describes the remedies themselves, but what I really like is the way this book is organized. So he has, for example, Group 1, agents acting on the nervous system. Division 1, sedatives and depressants. And then under sedatives and depressants, it'll say Chapter 1, sedatives commonly used in the control of fevers. Chapter 2, sedatives commonly used in the control of pain. Chapter 3, sedatives to induce sleep. Chapter 4, sedatives used for their influence on general nervous irritability. Chapter 5, minor nerve sedatives. Chapter 6, depressants used to induce general and local anesthesia. Not too many remedies that we commonly use. This was kind of at the advent of some modern medicine. So for example, in there, he's got chloroform, ether, nitrous oxide, cocaine, eucaine. I guess there's menthol. Okay, we'll use some menthol and Novocaine. We don't really commonly use Novocaine. But what's interesting about this is that he's got remedies beyond just herbs. And then Chapter 7, sedatives that are especially useful in diseases of women, emmenagogues, ecbolics, oxytocics. So the divisions are very, very cool. That was just Division 1 of agents acting on the nervous system. Division 2 is stimulants and excitants. Division 3, agents with stimulant properties involved in active trophic or tonic properties. Group 2, agents acting upon the heart. Group 3, agents acting upon the respiratory tract. Group 4, agents acting upon the stomach, etc. So he organizes it based on organ system, but then on specifics in terms of stimulants, tonics, relaxants, very, very useful divisions. He has a whole section on pharmacy in the beginning that's very interesting. But I like his organization of this book, I think is very useful. Then when you get into the monographs themselves, he goes into the preparations. He talks a little bit about the chemistry, the chemical properties of the herbs. Not that part, not super clinically relevant and necessary all the time. But then I like where he goes into the specific symptomatology, so some of the specific indications that you might look for, and then the therapy, just what do you use this remedy for? And it is not uncommon for those sections to be very detailed, depending on the remedy, of course. But I love my copy of Ellingwood. I reach for Ellingwood all the time. I like this book a lot. You can find this from Eclectic Medical Publications. It's going to cost you a little bit. Sometimes you can find them on the used book market. You might try looking eBay, maybe Amazon. I would try eBay. But Eclectic Medical Publications does reprints of this. So this was a brand new book. It's going to run you a little bit, but it's worth every penny.